All right. Just give me a sec, people. All right. Just sorting out some stuff, guys. We're live now. So yeah, for those watching or for those watching back, we are undergoing the Usyk versus Joshua rematch talk. Some prediction talk today. So oh, we got Tyrone in here. What's up, Ty?
Salute.
It's good to have you on, man. So I don't know how long it's been since you've been on here. I know we talk behind the scenes, but it's probably been a
It's
while.
been a while, yeah.
Yep. Yeah, so salute to the chat, underrated. I gave you a salute before. Good to see you here, man. Um
Salute.
so yeah, if certain people want to come through, they can hop on if they wish. You know, probably given the fact if I get past one viewer, but that's okay. It doesn't matter. Um so yeah, I think, I got up at 4 a.m. Today in my time just to see what time I got to get up because over here, like news articles have been saying, oh, freaking, it's gonna start 8:30 a.m. In Australia, and I'm like, well, that can't be true because I checked the time and when it was 4 a.m. here, it was 9 p.m. over there in Saudi. Because last time they did an event in, I forgot what the other one was called, Riyadh or whatever, Riyadh. Um, they started at 9:30 p.m. earlier. So I mean, you know, we'll see how it goes. But yeah, regardless, Tyrone, what are your predictions for the fight? I know we've talked about it a bit, but how do you think it's going to go? How do you see it playing out?
Um, I think I don't want to lose any money this time, so I'm going with Mr. Usyk. I mean, we've watched him for a long time, more than fucking. I have to be in the top 98%. You've got to be in the 99.5% of people who've watched him. You watch him since his amateurs. I watched him. First fight I saw him fight was Tabisu Machunu on the Hopkins Smith undercard. Pretty sure that was the first fight I saw him fight. 2017. So I've watched him for a while. Most guys can't name more than 3 fights of his. He's a talent. Everyone knows that. But um you heard that, watcher. Um
Yeah.
he's a talent. But yeah, it's not like Joshua can't win. He can win. And I think I told you, I felt around those mid rounds, I thought the tide was turning because I had it split. I thought Joshua was coming on, but I just don't know what happened. So I think it'll be more of the same sort of, maybe more moments, but I think I'll go with Mr. Usyk. But at the end of the day, I would rather lose a decision to a guy like that than to be put to KIP, you know, by plus two and 300s.
Yeah.
Plus
That is,
400 underdogs and shit like that. So
yeah, that's a different kettle of fish.
exactly.
Um, but it shows you how hard the adjustment is because Um, I think everyone gets a bit too caught up in the whole thing of looking at face-offs beforehand. It really only means something if it's like maybe a McGregor fight or something, or maybe you know I don't know, maybe something with more inexperienced fighters. But at the end of the day, they're gonna get in that ring, and I've said I think it's the Jeddah Superdome. It's a great venue from the look of it. It looks like a
Probably
spaceship.
built on like sand or some shit. Fucking, they were using
I think it's
glaciers
next
last
to the
night.
water. It's like their O2 Arena in comparison to London.
I doubt it. Seriously, they build those things so fast. Structurally, they're
Really?
awful. Yeah,
Is that
I
the
don't.
damn Riddick Bowe profile? The guy that they made a
It would
mistake
it,
from?
bro. Yeah.
That was terrible. In fact, they did something the other day where they did I think Jamahal Hill versus Santos, but instead of Jamahal Hill's face, it was
Leon
Usman on
Edwards.
there. Or Leon Edwards, yeah. Something like that. But yeah, I think AJ looks a bit more intense, though, I will say. You know, um, it all seems very weird. Just his team screaming out 2, 3 time, and it's all for me cringe. I don't want to hear that. I don't need
It's
people.
giving vibes of somebody.
Well, yeah, I mean, we don't. They're not doing anything. Those people. Let's just be honest. They're there on the side, just doing stupid shit, and you know, like yeah, pretty much Ty. I just read it, but look, he's going to get in that ring, and he's probably going to be more aggressive. Um, again, I see him like kind of shadow boxing, and the only problem I have with that is like if he's coming forward, like I don't want him to get low because if he gets low, then he's at his height, and it's going to be easier for him to get hit. And when you're a big man like that, it's very hard to like you know go side to side and you know all the technical business that goes down with it. But I'm just wondering if like Usyk does like get going because I forgot what round it was when the eye started swelling.
Round 9.
Round 9. But I don't
Um,
think that was courtesy of all the less. I thought the jab from Usyk was that good. Like he was able to counter with it or just go off the double or whatnot. But I also think that on the inside, I think Joshua can fight on the inside. It's just that we've not really seen it much. Like maybe apart from his earlier fights with those knockovers, we saw it in the Takan fight a bit, but that wasn't really on the inside. Um, Last time Usyk was getting the better of it for the small moments that it was involved in that space. He was getting the better of it. Um, so I don't look. Like it'll be a good fight, but I mean, I just don't want any freak injury to happen or anyone to pull a muscle or break something. But both guys are in good condition. Um, Again, I feel like AJ is not being given much of a chance. I mean, he fixed an error once. He can do it again. But what do you think of Robert Garcia as a coach, Tyrone?
I think HR mixed up the resumes. I think his talents are fit in a different career path. I don't think heavyweights are his specialty or bigger guys in general. Don't believe in Mexican style and all this when guys are punching hard at those weight classes, man. I mean, he doesn't even really teach that like that, but it's just more pressure focused. But his thing is the smaller guys. And that Angel Fernandez guy, I mean, Allah knows where he came from. I don't know where he came from. I don't know who he is. I don't know. I just figured out or just heard what he sounded like yesterday for the first time. He's just an enigma. I mean, it's the whole thing. It's
That's a
giving forced vibes.
that's a
It,
negatory term, man. I mean, like
yeah,
at the
very
end of the
very negatory.
but again, like that dude is suspect to me. Like the way he holds the pads, like I saw him hold. This is the problem with pads, dude. Like he was holding it like close to him at one stage, and the other one was like extended out. And I just thought, what is that? Like, are you trying to imitate Usyk? Are you trying to give an angle? Like, what is that? These guys just overthink it. Because I'm like, man, who is this Angel guy? Because usually when people get a new coach, excuse me, when people get a new coach or a trainer or whatnot, even strength and conditioning, team members, like generally you'll know who they are. Like when Sean Porter had Coach Larry Wade and Ortiz also hired him, we knew who Coach Larry Wade was. We know who Ronnie Shields is. We know
Right.
who Fraud Diaz Joel is. You know,
Yeah.
um,
Buddy McShit.
yeah. Actually, yesterday, on an interview, he intervened in Johnny Nelson and Chisora's interview, and he's like, "Who are those two
Cool.
handsome men?" And then Derek Chisora's like, "Who's that guy?" He goes,
Yep,
"He's
the
like,
one who stole 10% from me. Yeah,
yeah."
Mr. Pennant says, do a bit of my micromanaging here, take over. Mr. Pennant says, if MMA did not exist, would we have more boxing matches?
To be honest, I think
No,
if robots ruled the world, things would be less emotional.
probably. I don't think it makes a difference. Mr. Joshua needs to be intelligently aggressive in this fight. That's the go-to. Nobody's really picking out anything technically for him to do. Everybody's just telling them to put it on him. So,
Put it
yeah,
on him, but as long as we don't leave ourselves open and eat too much on the way in, because Usyk's a counter puncher as well. He can pretty much do it all. So
yeah.
there's a risk everywhere. But
Except like I don't think he's a super inside guy. I think he's an out and out guy.
yeah, like he's in and boom, he's out, and like he'll throw with you sort of thing. But he's not an
Within the
inside guy.
range.
And
Within the
Zora,
range.
put him on the ropes and he worked the body.
Yeah.
I just feel like last time AJ was doing this thing where he'd throw the punch, but he'd bring it back straight away. It was like he was anticipating the counter, or he'd like push with his punches. He was pushing. When he just snaps that punch, it works out much better for him. I don't. It's the overthinking bit, just a little bit for me. And I feel like with Garcia in the corner, I mean, he better have told him how to cut this ring off, dude. Because I was saying this like last year. I said in terms of aggression, Chisora is used to just his own style, just coming forward and being aggressive. He knows how to cut the ring off. He knows how to make people uncomfortable, roughhouse and whatnot, and just
Facts.
be aggressive. Whereas AJ, he's shown to be aggressive, but it comes off a punch first. It will usually be the guy doing it for him. You know,
Right.
there's a difference. Whereas Chisora, he'll impose will on you, and he'll really he'll hold the middle of that ring for as much as he can. Like in every fight, just about, unless it's an Ajit Cabell fight or a Fury fight. He didn't let Dillian White sit there and just box him. He came forward and he just tried to bang him out as much as possible.
Yeah.
That's what AJ needs to do, you
The
know?
landlord.
Yeah, the landlord, man. Get the landlord back in there. I mean, it's hard to escape those combinations. Like, he's a very good combination puncher.
Yeah, very good. Yeah.
And he looks faster when he's throwing combinations. When he's throwing one or two, he doesn't look as quick, you know? But again, like I don't want him to try slip every punch. Last time he was trying to slip and roll under punches. That's not ideal, especially when you're getting that low, when you're ducking under hooks that low. But maybe lean on him a bit. It's not. I just when people say he's got to be aggressive, it's just this ridiculous thing of like just going balls to the wall and just swinging. every punch in the book. That's not how it's gonna work out. I mean, look at how Joe Joyce tried to pressure Usyk. His face was a mess after that fight. It was an absolute mess. You know, I know they're not the same fighter, but I'm just saying there's a way to deal with pressure fighters, and if there's a guy on this planet that knows how to deal with them well, he's shown over and over that he can deal with it.
He's in
You know,
military mode, is what we
pretty.
say.
He's in robot mode, man. He's just like, you know.
Military mode.
Well, I mean, I don't know, man. Like, I'm just ultra excited for it, man. What am I? I'm really let me check what I was sent a few hours ago.
No step for this.
I am really charged up for this. Yeah. I am charged up for it, man. I am. Um
Can Big Josh. I don't know what else to say after that.
can Big Josh get the job done? I don't know. I mean, look, dude. 1 minute these guys are shitting on him, the next minute they're broadcasting and commentating this fight.
There you go.
You know, it's just ridiculous. Like we
I mean,
got Johnny Nelson.
just if everybody, if they had a negative, just kept it to themselves, there wouldn't be any issues with anybody.
I mean, we got Chisora confronting Johnny Nelson and grabbing him. We got Eddie Hearn taking shots at Sky and saying that, you know, I've lost respect for certain people like Johnny or whatever. We got Darren the Diver Barker, you know, just talking shit with Chris Lloyd, who knows nothing about boxing at all. I mean, the zone commentators know jack shit about boxing. Like, you know, I think AJ should just not concern himself around those people. They're all time wasters. They all babble on about nothing, you know, and they're all doubting him. So just go in there and do the thing. That's right. Peter Fury was asked about the fight, and he was asked about Robert Garcia, and I think Angel Fernandez as well. And he said, yeah, they're experienced, but he's like, if you haven't taken heavyweights before, especially at this level, you shouldn't be there. Like he just clear cut said it.
Yeah.
And I agree with that, you know, because he did a good job with a certain someone years ago until other frauds came in and, you know, changed that. But regardless, I mean, Mikey Garcia and Anthony Joshua fight nowhere near the same at all.
At all.
Not at all.
It's as vast as there's, as the gap in size. The difference.
There's that and the gap in size and
not talent, but just difference,
Like Mikey barely throws a lot of punches unless he's got a guy hurt. He's
on the ropes.
Yeah. Joshua is a fucking 6'6" heavyweight.
Big lump.
A big lump. Yeah, with power.
Mm-hmm.
Throws in combinations more than what Mikey does, because Mikey used to look for one or two and then follow up. But I mean, I don't know, dude. Like, all I've heard from that guy is just literally be like, "Oh yeah, freaking, it's great to be here. You know, this is a big event. I'm so glad."
He's just gonna extend his gym once he gets the money.
Pretty much.
Extend it over there in Oxnard and make probably a guest house for PETA and his Thai hut buddy if they get one. But whatever.
What do we think about the co-main event?
I was about to say that apparently Big Bang is a 7-1 outsider. I mean, some Ting Wong here.
Okay. So he's a 7-1.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know, man.
Very wide, to be honest.
I think I made a mistake with his height, dude, because I saw a bunch of stats that saying that he was 6'8", and then I saw the face off the other day. I'm like, dude, they look the same height, dude. Like, I know Zhang is a bit thicker set and everything, but They look the same size. Like they look the same height. Sorry, I don't know, man. Well, usually in the ring is the indicator.
Oh,
I mean,
I just well, we can give that. I just want to pivot quickly. I'll be right back to this. We're talking about it. Do you know Tabiti is fighting James the Beast Wilson?
what's he look like? Because I saw the press conference. Let me
That
see.
guy, he was on a German. He's like a fitness trainer. He was on a German show. He was the one that they were calling. He was gonna be the new Mike Tyson or whatever from here and all this shit. But he's old as fuck.
Oh, this guy looks like Mike Rashid. Yeah, I know this guy.
Mike Rashid, that guy is shit.
Yeah, he
He's
talks a
another
lot of
dog.
shit.
Yeah, Mike Rashid.
Yeah, I know this guy. I've seen him. Yeah, I think Tapiti is gonna
Yeah,
have
what?
his way.
Yeah. Is this at
What?
heavy or cruiser?
This is a. I'm sure this is at Cruiser.
Probably.
Um,
Wait.
I'm sure it's at. No, no, hold on. Let me see.
Box
Damn,
Shark's fucked up
Tapiti's
because
30.
it's not as good as it. I don't like what they did with their interface, man.
Let me see the bout. This is an 8 rounder.
Of course.
Oh, this is a heavy.
Yeah, that I figured because that guy, that Wilson guy, has
Oh,
way
yeah, that
too
guy's not cutting
much
down.
to come down. Yeah.
No way. I mean, Tapiti's gonna outbox him, and then we're gonna hear a bunch of ish ish. A lot of hooks and overhands missing. You know.
Do they have another bum for Badu Jack? I mean, Badu Jack couldn't bust his way out of a paper bag. He was being pushed around at 75, and he wants to work up here.
He
What the
fought
fuck?
Groves, which I just
Fuck is
that fight, like when that happened, I had no idea it was happening at the time.
who?
When he fought Groves,
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. That was kind of flew under the radar.
like when was that? Let me go back.
It had to
That
be
was in
2017,
2015.
2015.
But Groves looked really different. That was at super middleweight, but like he looked so different. He was down in the first round. It was a split decision, huh? Wow.
Yeah.
I thought he lost the Gale fight, to be honest.
Yeah.
He fought cleverly.
Yeah.
Cleverly's whack.
Yeah.
Stevenson, he got beat in that fight, in my opinion. Marcus Brown, he lost the headbutt. So
He
what?
didn't win a round. He didn't win a round versus Marcus Brown, in my opinion. I watched that dude on the Broner Pacquiao undercard. The guy was shit, and then he had the nerve to blame it on the cut.
On the
I was gonna
car. Yeah,
come on.
blame it. That's all right. Blame it on blame.
Too
And then
small.
who you lose to? He lost to Pascal.
Yeah, I remember that. That was really great to watch. Him getting put down. His back leg just went. Remember that?
I remember that. Actually, I'm gonna pull it up in a minute. But that, you know how Badu got, I'm putting my little quotation finger marks up here, but knocked down in the 12th round.
Yeah, he
Like,
pushed it out of him.
dude,
And
that
he
was a
went
punch.
fast as well.
Pascal swung a punch and then ran to the other side of the
Oh,
ring and fell. Like, come on. Stop it. Behave. And
the
who's he
guy,
fought since then? Blake
but
McKernan, Dervin Kalina, Samuel Cross, Hani Atia. Like he's had 1, 2, 3, 4. He's had 5. He's had 4 fights since that, and he's fighting this guy called Richard Rivera. Let me see this guy. Oh no, this guy's getting put
the
out.
guy, the only other person, dude, who has more draws than him that I've seen is Donnie Nites. The guy is a draw machine. Even his no contests, the one versus Lucien Boutte, that was a fucking draw, a majority decision. Give me when was his last clear cut win at top level? There you
I mean,
go.
dude,
Never, never.
he just runs his mouth, dude. He just runs his mouth, and everyone got to feel sorry for him, and you know, it's all foolishness, really.
It's
You
poo
know.
poo.
Let me bring this thing up of the knockdown.
You
I would
pulled it
love the
out.
rematch. I mean,
That
you
was
got
another
about
one when I said who, because Pascal was washed, allegedly.
Pascal's been watched for the last 10 years. Let's be honest. I mean, he's fighting Buatsi next, dude.
Yeah, I mean, he lost after he lost to Hopkins. He was Alvarez, Bivol, and then he goes on this run. He knocked out that Muslim guy, Ahmed El Biali. He put him away. Who actually quit in that fight? That was on a PVC. And then the Marcus Brown, he only won because of the knockdowns. We still beat him. And Badu Jack. Let me see.
I think this is it here.
His box rack.
Let me pull up. Oh, they got the UFC press conference on. Oh god. Great. Let me see. Let me bring it up. I remember seeing that knock. Oh man, he was so wobbly when he got up.
He was gone.
He did a little hip scot.
His leg just gave out. It was right on the top of the forehead. I was gone.
He's like to the ref. Oh yeah, I'm okay. Dude, he knows how. You can't leave your hand out there like that, man. I mean, oh my goodness. I feel like because he's still with that Mayweather side. Yeah, he's still with the Mayweather team.
Last fight he lost. It was Bivol and Alvarez. Yeah, and Kovalev.
Bill,
Yeah, I forgot. Yeah, he lost to Kovalev twice. My fault. Can't believe I forgot.
oh, that was a disaster. That
Yeah, I
that
mean,
was.
what's his name? Did the whole? He did the hand motion. Ref,
Oh yeah, Freddie.
ref, and did the hand
And then he
motion.
just did
Didn't
it.
even say anything. Yeah, he stopped it. My corner, he stopped it, but he wants me to fight for another day. Yeah, I'm a fighter. And all this. And they lost to Alvarez on that. Yeah, that was on the Fanfara 2 card. Remember that? Knock out the Muslim guy, some random guy. Lost to Bivol, beat Marcus Brown, Badu Jack, and the Chinese guy, Fan Long Meng. Meng down in round 9. Let's see.
Just give me a sec. I'll be back in a minute.
Yep.
Right, I'm back here. And they got the UFC press conference on and everything, man. Fucking. I really feel at this point with that stuff, they're just trying to milk it, man. Like they milk it, but boxing doesn't really need to milk certain things. You know, freaking ridiculous. But what else? After Beterbiev versus Yard, um, early 2023. Let's see what else. Let me see. I'm just looking through news as well, man. What other fighters there? You got the other small. Oh, isn't that stupid YouTuber? Um,
Who?
Money Kicks or whatever. That freaking dude.
Nobody can beat him
Are you
fairly. I mean, I mean, sorry. If it's an unless it's fair,
like judges? Are you talking about?
nobody can beat him. No one. The dad pays for the venue, the tickets, the judges, the ref, everything, and the opponent agrees to take a dive.
I better not see any back turning this week. And I feel like with the type of fighters that are on the card as well, it's quite possible that we'll see some of that. What's up, Mo? How you doing, man?
Would
Yeah,
you
I know
like
how
to
you
be
feel.
one, Mister Mo? We need another AJ supporter here. There's only one.
If you want to hop on, Mo, just let me know. If not, that's all good. I know you're busy, but
Honestly, I don't think his career over if he loses. And you know me, harsh on people
um, I wouldn't say it's like over.
because he's much younger than these guys, and he lost to somebody who's good. He's
Well,
been
you asked me a
established.
question. You asked me a question the other day of like if he loses, is he shocked? And I said it depends how. You know.
Mm,
Well, I don't know, dude. I think he'll win. That's the thing. I think he'll win. You know. Um, but if he lost, who else would he fight?
I don't know. A Mr. White rematch.
Oh, I heard Dillian talking the other day saying, "Oh, my main thing is getting back at AJ." You had that chance like years ago, dude. Turn it down. You know, like what's going on? You know, what are we doing here?
They'll give
Like,
him a tune up. They would give him a tune up, or they
give
might just give him White
give
immediately
him. Like,
as the
who are
tune
they
up.
gonna pull out? Dave Allen's the sort of
No,
opposition.
no, no. Probably White as a tune up
I mean, White is the tune-up.
is the tune up. Yeah.
Look, dude, apart from that stupid hook that he landed that time, like he didn't do anything else in that fight at all, dude. He got completely beat down and put out cold. Like he had absolutely nothing for him. Like he couldn't contest, you know?
Not at all.
Couldn't do shit with him in the ring. But Mo, who do you have winning, man? If you're still
Usyk.
out there.
He has Usyk winning. No, I'm just kidding.
I wonder how many UK fans will be there, you know? We already got Chisora fanboying out, so that's one, you know?
AJ, his punch is amazing. Remember
Yeah.
Chisora said that?
He always says that. He's like, it's gonna be amazing. And then Coogan's like, all right, well, we'll wrap it up. This was on Chisora's farm, like his house, and Chisora's like, now F off, he goes. Get out of here. For boxing's sake, AJ needs to win. We can't
Uh,
have Usyk and Fury at the top. It will kill heavyweight boxing.
Usyk at the top is fine. He's boring, but and weird, and he babbles sometimes, but he's not a dirty fighter. He's straight up and down guy is his character, and he's a talent. The other guy in there, not even close. But shit, who knows?
AJ inside 6, but I'm not confident.
So yeah,
I've heard that
I
a
don't
lot,
think it's going
inside
to
6.
decision. I think it's more of the same of the last fight.
Yeah?
Yeah, just more action, but more of the same. More of the same. The guy he's in there with is no bum.
No. I can slowly see AJ fans, not including Mo or myself, but kind of, like Mr. Counterpunch, for example, when AJ beat Ruiz, he was like, oh, he's the comeback king and this and that. And then this week he said, oh, what does beating a 300-pound Ruiz do? You see the shift in,
the paradigm shift.
like it's good 1 minute and the next minute it's no good. You can't have both ways. Pick one. 180 Central over here. Mo asks me what I think. I think AJ will win. He could win a decision. If he gets a knockdown or if he hurts Usyk, throughout some rounds and he's landing more punches, he can win a decision. It's hard to knock Usyk out, dude. It's hard. It's hard to, land clean in the first place, really. You just have to hit the body early on and slow him down to the point where you can just tee off, and pull combinations together more often, that are yeah, he is doing it for clicks. The guy's full of shit, but regardless, I think AJ will do it. I'm confident because if he can do it once, he can do it again. I know Ruiz wasn't in shape. I don't know Usyk is a different kettle of fish, but I guess you don't get 4 belts, 3 belts, however many people want to classify it as, for nothing, And he's got skill, but it's just the intangibles, as people say. That other stuff, the overthinking bit, fucking 500 voices in the corner. That doesn't help, Like, for me, Angel Fernandez and Robert Garcia bring nothing. But who knows? Maybe AJ goes out there and looks like a heavyweight Chavez Sr. I don't know. But there's that, and then there's the guy he's also fighting. So you have to weigh it up, But, are there any other fights you're looking forward to, Mo, on the card? Because me and Ty, obviously, Hrgovic is saying we like that one. We're interested in that one. Tabiti is now heavyweight all of a sudden. He's a big guy now. Badu Jack's fighting some lump. Who else? Got Ramla Ali. We got Money Kicks. But yeah. What are you watching it on, though? Because I'm watching it on DAZN because I've been told it's free over here for me on DAZN, so I don't know. But I've seen too many channels disrespecting AJ by calling him that. Some people that used to ride him, well, that's them, dude. Like, I'm not someone that shifts over like that. I'm a pretty loyal. I'm a loyal fan, man. In that regard, sometimes a bit too loyal, but yeah. I mean, what else is there? Hope Jag beats Hrgovic. That'll be okay. But then the big baby fight would be taken away from us, huh? Because Hrgovic said he'd fight Anderson.
I think even then, he would probably entice Mr. Anderson.
Maybe. I mean,
I'll be moving locations to see this fight. I'll move from Prague, which I'm in currently, to Kiev. I'm sure you'll be doing the same.
who said that?
Me, right now.
Oh, yes. Well, yes, we know that.
Change
Yes.
locales.
I bought the fight for only £26.95. So yeah, I know there, but in the US I think it's free. But
It's on DAZN, yeah.
I just want a broadcast that's in real time because I hate being behind. And then someone in the chat goes, "Oh, it's over," or "This happened." Man, don't give it away. Like in the sense of me commentating it. Now, in any other instance, bot, it will,
Should bot it up.
Oh my god, dude! I look. let's just skip. Yeah, everyone's a future heavyweight boxing champion apparently.
Who is this guy?
Anyway,
Basir Abakarov? Another half Muslim, half Russian name. I've heard of Bashir. I've never heard of Basir in my life.
Basir
Never heard of that. That's another thing they're doing.
pizza
Like
and chicken
Muhammad
wings with the
Rasul.
family without the stream buffering. Oh man, I mean I guess that's okay, man. You know,
Sounds like a good deal.
a fair deal.
Good hut.
Yeah. Oh my lord. I mean, what was Dana thinking? Putting a UFC card the same? I know that there's still a time gap, but still, like, come on.
It's just a different market. I don't think it's a big.
That press conference is still dragging on, dude. I mean, who cares, man? What they have to say? We know who's going to win, you know. But Lomachenko's back from the Ukraine. Do you think Usyk's boring? Fucking Lomachenko is one of the most boring fighters, personality-wise, I've ever seen. Like, my lord. That guy fucking pulls the hell out of me, dude. Straight up. Like, not even remotely. Like, in the ring, okay, a bit different. But outside, just. I don't know, dude. He's a funny dude. But, have you heard anything on that Dubois fight? Or is it just like, you know, one thing's being said and that's it? Because
I
I
don't know.
haven't. Yeah, because I haven't heard anything about it. Like, you know, again, if it's concrete, then I'll take it a bit more serious. Um, my friend is going to be at the fight. He bought front row seats. I was going to go, but have family obligations. How much did Yeah, I bet he's got to get a real good like he must have the VIP seats or whatever. But did he say how much he paid by any chance? I'm just curious to know because the pricing over there. You know. Oh my lord. Yeah. Let me just skip ahead here. All right. Do I think that? No, I don't think they'll go bankrupt. I mean, that's my opinion, I guess. Mo Boxing said he spent nearly £4,000. What? That's like fucking £8,000 here, almost, dude. Like $6,000. Sorry, getting
Yeah.
mixed up.
For us, I think it's closer to 5. I'm not sure.
Damn, man,
But he
that's
just
fucking.
went by himself, right?
I mean,
What?
the hotel and flight as well. Is that all included, or is it just the ticket? Got the Divines stream in about an hour and 15 minutes. So that should be interesting. The weigh-in, actually, I was gonna bring that up. So Usyk heavier, you think?
Yeah, probably by like 6 to 10 pounds, 6 to 9 pounds heavier.
It's a 9, all right. What about AJ?
Lighter by about that much. What was he last time?
I don't know what he was last time. Well, let me see again.
Josh.
I mean, he looked smaller last time. Why are people saying he's a career heaviest? 17 stone 2. What is that in pounds? No. What's 108 kilos? So 108 kg. Oh, mate, Google is
It was
messing with me.
240.
238.
It was 238.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, well, let's just go with 240. That's probably the.
Boxrec is saying. Boxrec is saying 240. So
Well, 240 is not heavy for him.
that's light. Yeah.
That's fucking light. What the fuck are people on about? Man,
I
that's
think he'll
ridiculous.
come in the same. Maybe lighter by 5 pounds.
Yeah. Oh, you got your answer, Tyron. He went on his own.
Yeah.
7K with flight and hotel.
Good.
Man,
God.
your guy must be loaded, Mo. Shit. Jeez. Well, I think let's hope it's worth it, eh? You know? Let's hope AJ gets out that win, you know? Jeez, man.
No, people
That's a
bet
lot.
a similar amount for another fight with high expectations. And they backfired.
I've got no idea what you're
But
talking
we're told
about.
to be quiet about it.
I've got no idea what you're talking about, dude.
Yeah. Well, food for thought.
Food for thought. It sounded
Yeah.
like you said something else for thought, but
Maybe hut.
yeah.
Who knows?
I'm pumped for this, but I think I'll wrap it up. Let's just say my friends from well, I think that's
He's a D boy, as we call them here. Did he have it on his waist?
if Kenny Porter came to me, it was on my waist. I had it on my waist. Ah, my lord. Yeah, but I'm gonna wrap it up, guys, because I got some stuff to do. I know it was a bit shorter than usual, but I appreciate you guys coming out. And the next time I see you guys, I'll probably be in Divine stream, like just in the chat a bit, listening in. But then the day after, I'll be doing my commentary, guys, which is in my mind long awaited. But anyway, take care, people.
Yeah, Mo, do you mind if I give you a call right after this? I'll be watcher. I'll be talking to get another perspective, another supporter.
Oh yeah, it's all good. That's it. All good, man. All right, see you guys.
All right, guys, have a good
Talk
one.
up later. Adios.
See ya.